Okay, in the frontal view on Keith's video, I noticed the setup again with his feet offset. Left foot is open, and I really like to see pitchers close up. Sometimes I know that coaches will do that to allow pitchers to possibly see the runner at first better, but I think it requires a little longer move to get into the throwing position, which allows the runner a little extra time, and also is a little harder to get to the throwing position or stride position with the legs. As he begins, and this may be one of the reasons that he doesn't quite get the weight back and starts forward a little too soon, is that he sets really open and has a long way to go to get his hips loaded or his back leg loaded in position to start the stride. As he starts the stride, one thing I notice from the frontal view is that this leg is very straight. We could see it a little bit in the side view, but even more so in the frontal view. One reason that I mentioned in the side view that I would like for him to get his knee inside of his foot to get a little more leverage is because it would make him stride with the back leg instead of the front leg. I like for my pitchers to load the back leg and then to use the back leg to execute the stride instead of swinging the front foot. So this is something that he may work on also, is a little better load with the back leg and use the back leg to execute the stride. One way to think of it, one way I say it for some of my pitchers is load the back leg, set the knee, set the hips, whichever one works for you as far as creating a mental image, and then push yourself down the line toward the catcher. Alright, as he continues into the stride, we notice almost immediately, and because of that front leg swing, that he's starting to tilt backwards a little bit. And as he continues in the delivery, you can see this tilt become more pronounced. I know that this video is a little off center. It doesn't appear to be quite straight on, but I think we can still get a good view of the tilt that's occurring as he begins to throw. And I think he creates the tilt from the stride. As he continues, you can tell that this leg is tilted. His body's leaning to the left, and he's a little off center. He's not what I call behind the pitch. He should be creating momentum toward the target in his stride to get over the front leg to throw, to stay behind the pitch. This will also allow him to get more extension. As he finishes, we see the back leg swing like we saw in the side view, but it's even more pronounced here from the front view. And you can see the leg go out. The head is over here, the foot's over here, and he's not over the front leg, over the front foot. And you can see the tilt in the leg, and you can see this back foot swinging around. And he finishes toward the first base side. Very pronounced finish toward the first base side, almost with his back toward the hitter. So he's not over the front leg. He's off to the side, off to the left, and I would like to get him more front leg straighter, head over the front leg, instead of finishing off to the side and swinging around. He looks very good, though. He appears to have a lot of talent. He's a big kid, and looks like he has a good arm. It's hard to tell without seeing him in person, but his mechanics are not bad. I think with some of these tweaks that I've identified for you, that maybe he can fix his alignment a little bit, get over his front leg a little better, create more momentum toward the catcher, and get more extension out front and be behind the pitch.